We're back in the Blue Ribbon Corral, the 2020 Iola car show, and we're with our friend Bob from Wisconsin Rapids. Bob is an AMC guy. Bob, what do we have here? This is a treasure.
Yep, my 67 AMC Marlin. I had it since 1978, and I bought it from a little old lady in Wisconsin Rapids. And I was telling Brian, she wanted $350 for it. I go like only $350, and she says, okay, I'll take $300. So I couldn't pay her fast enough, and then
so you fleeced a little old lady out of this car, and then eventually you took it back to her and showed it to her.
Yeah.
After you
so I promised her I would restore it, and that I would go back and show it to her. And she wrote me a note that I still have on a postcard. She says, "Please bring back the card. Show it to me when you get it restored." Kind of fell a little hard times there. I didn't have the money to restore it. Then in 1985 I did. I restored it, and I called up the number that was on her postcard, not knowing if she was alive or not. And she said. The husband answered, and he said, yes, she is alive, and she keeps asking, when is that fella going to bring back my Marlin? The lady's Marlin. No, it wasn't mine, it was her Marlin, because she had it for so many years. So I said, I can come over tomorrow with it, and I brought it over, and the husband wheeled her out in the wheelchair, and she had oxygen, and she didn't look good at all. But she just, we opened up every door, the trunk, the engine, because I had everything restored, detailed the engine, and she just looked at it all over and was so happy. And then I did read in the paper a couple months later, she did pass away.
But she got to see her Marlin one more time.
She got to see her Marlin, yeah.
Well, tell us about her Marlin here, Bobby. She's got the 343 V8 dual exhaust. What are some other goodies? We got automatic transmission in here. We got split fold-down front bench seat. What other goodies we got here? Air conditioning.
And then the very rare AMC power windows, which are a trick to keep working. The AMC back in the day, they coated the motors with rubber, and you know what happens when water gets behind rubber? It rusts and it loses the stuff, so they're tricky to keep maintained. Actually, when I did buy, none of the windows worked either. I had to buy all new power window motors to get them, and it does have an AMC what they call twin grip back there. It's like GM called them positive traction, but American Motors called it a twin grip. And I have to be careful. When I was younger, if I taking off a red light, it can squeal the back tires really easy. There's being a 4-barrel carburetor, it does really move, yeah.
And these are not real common, Bob. You just don't see a lot of them. They just either didn't hold up or guys didn't preserve them and restore them. You probably don't bump into too many when you go to car shows.
About 20-some years ago, there was this company out of California that we researched your state and how many was left. And at the time, in the year 2000, there were 7 of these in Wisconsin. 7 Marlins registered in Wisconsin. So I don't know if there's more now or less now, but I'll say I've had it for quite a few years, since '78, and when I pass on, my son's going to have it with the understanding he can't change the exhaust on it, because I have it very quiet. I have stock mufflers on it. It just has the rumble sound of the V8, but it doesn't have any extra rumble. And like I say, the older I get, the more quieter I would like things. So I keep it all original. I say I got the 3-bar 67 only wired wheel hubcaps. The older models had just 2 spinners. And in 1968, because of the pedestrian thing, you could no longer have spinners on them. They came just the center. They didn't have the little bars on them. Just like the hood ornament on it is not bendable or collapsible like the newer cars. So if it does get hit, it probably would break off right away. But my love was for Marlins because I spent my summers in Kenosha as a kid, and that's the first time I saw a Marlin, 1965, and I always wanted one. But my first car was a '68 Ambassador, which I loved, and I sold it when I bought my new Hornet AMX. I wish I didn't sell my Ambassador. I wanted it back, and then I saw the Marlin, which was this one, Ambassador front end, Marlin back end. So I got both things I wanted in one car.
Great car, Bob. Thanks for bringing it up.
Sure. Thank you, and enjoyed seeing you.